Hello YouTube, this is Doofus K. Welcome back to Farming Simulator 15 or 2015 or whatever it is they're calling it these days. So, I haven't played this game in a while, gotten back into it recently. Farming Simulator is one of those games where I play it for a while and get frustrated and go play something else. And then, a few months later, get the urge, the itch to play it again. So here I am. So I'm going to change up this kind of format of my videos a little bit more for this game. Normally I do, like playthrough or let's play or whatever the kids are calling it these days. But as I'm sure most of you are aware, my track record for actually finishing a series is pretty poor indeed. So I'm going to change it up a little bit. I don't actually know what I'm going to do, but I want to cover as many maps and as many mods as I can, go over pros, cons, why they maybe, why they're terrible, but you should still use them, or, whatever it may be. So, the first one we're going to go over is this map. It's called Valley East. Is this what it's called here? I think so. I'll try and put links. I actually have a big collection of links to mods. I've been going through a few websites, fs-uk.com, and modhoster.de. Modhoster is a little spotty, but generally speaking, it's pretty good times. So this is not a bad map. You can see some of the fields are pretty big. It isn't really super conducive to course play. Now, I haven't actually played a lot of it, so that may be a little bit of a stretch, but I think that's true. And the reason why I say that is because of the kind of odd shape of the fields. You can see they're not even. And I think course play gets a little, unless you're doing the courses manually, the automated thing gets a little funky when you do that. So, but whatever. At this point, this is December 2nd, 2015. At this point, Courseplay does not support multiplayer, so it's not a big deal anyway. Obviously in the future, hopefully that will change, but as of right now, that's what you got. So, generally, I'm not going to make these super long videos, 10, 15 minutes. I'm probably going to make some Courseplay videos, so you might see some duplication in information, but as far as mods go, but yeah, short videos, just an overview. I might cover a few mods at once. So the map, I like this map. It's pretty good. It's not super great for logging. I think you have to basically find an area somewhere else and sort of plant some trees and do that, but not a huge deal. The other problem is I don't think that there is straw storage. I'll double check that. Well, let's just take a walk around. Why the heck not? I mean, it's only 3.5 minutes or so. I do like the way that they've laid this out. Feels like I'm not a farmer, so I don't know what a real farm would feel like, but I mean, to me, this is something that you would see. Maybe not this much concrete, but, just sort of the layout, some of the stuff they have laying around. Let's tab through some vehicles here and get an idea of what we got. Not a whole lot of stuff, but start with some stuff. Yeah, just a few vehicles, so that's fine. I don't think there's straw storage, and I think there's mods for that, but the mods are not great. So, the next thing I'll go over is this Bank of Hagenstead. It's actually called Bank, but here it says Credit Union, so I'm not really sure what the deal is there. But so this basically enables you to easily pay back and borrow loans, modify loans, whatever. Field management, you can easily buy fields. Instead of having to drive to every single dang... Oh yeah, Valley East USA. So instead of having to drive to each field, you can just go in here and do buy. So, I also have the money cheat mod. It's just Control-Alt and the horn button. So I'll just show you how this works. It's the end button, and you can just go down here and buy fields. Works out pretty slick. There is a lease option, and I believe that's per month. I can't imagine they would be per day. That would be ridiculous. This isn't Hawaii or some shit. So, actually, I'll probably use this map for course play stuff, so I'll just start harvesting this field with this crap little harvester here. I shouldn't say that. It'll hurt its feelings. Unfold that. Alright. Oops, well, I didn't quite hit the edge there. What the heck is going on here? So this must be some oddity with the map here, because if you'll notice, the harvester is not going straight. That is bizarre, but maybe the field is crooked? I don't know. We'll let that guy go. See what happens. Let's pull a tractor down there to unload the dude. This also doesn't have multi-fruit. I'm not super familiar with how modding works in Farming Simulator 15, but it sounds to me like the kind of general reading that I've been doing, that adding additional crop types is, well, not only just crop types, but also other resources, has changed significantly. So you'll see a lot of mods that consider themselves to be multi-fruit, or they'll have buildings that where you like drop off canola oil and they'll produce like biodiesel, and then you can tanker the biodiesel to a plant and sell it. Really, really cool stuff going on. Excuse me. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled for more videos. I know a lot of these mods don't work, and that's sort of the thing, is that, you know, you download 30 mods. Oh, that looks really cool. Well, it doesn't load. Or, oh, that looks really cool. You know, and it's just like totally bricks your map or whatever it is. So, lots of things to go over. So let's see what the list I have here. I do have the New Holland pack, so you'll notice I have the loaders. This guy's really cool. I'll go over that in a later video. So let's try this. This is straw. I think it's straw and silage storage. Is this a grass field? Yeah, well, whatever. I don't really want to put it like in the middle of I don't really want to put it in the middle of my buildings there, so let's just do that. Amazon Pantera, that's actually a legit one. John Deere, Claas Tractors. Interestingly enough, I installed a 2.2 gigabyte, negative $54,000. Okay. I installed a 2.2 gigabyte John Deere pack. Looks like it didn't work. Does this Claas Tractor work? You have to shift? Eh. I don't know, that's not horrible. I guess it works okay. So how am I supposed to shift down? So it only has 3 gears. Well, that's kind of annoying, but, you know, whatever. So yeah, let's just drive around here. So some of these maps are pretty big. Like this is a pretty sizable field here, so not a bad map. So yeah, 2.2 gig John Deere tractor mod pack doesn't work. I haven't done much dinking around with it, but 2.2 gigabytes wasted. Going the wrong direction. So I'll probably fire up course play on this map and get some stuff planted and harvested. See what we can do with it. Take in a little tour here. Oops, that's water. Just ignore that. It's fine. Driving is fine. I see our harvester is being stupid. Combine. Excuse me. Is it Claas? I think that's how you pronounce it. So let's take a look at this straw storage area here. It's in German. Can't... Oh, grass. Conveyor belt. Nice. Hay and straw. Well, you know what? The only thing we can do is try this out. So let's try this. Loading wagons by the big boy one. Tractor by the New Holland one. Let's reset that. I know everybody was wah-wahing about how I cheat, but guess what? Oops. I am not going to spend the rest of my life playing this game just so I can have real money to buy mods, because some of these mods are ridiculously expensive. So, deal with it. That's my that's my sassy comment of the day. Alright, so let's pick up some straw here. Do. So, how are you? Good? Yeah? That's good. That's fine, just run into him. That's okay. He was doing a crap job anyway. Alright, so we have some straw. Now, the question was asked of me, why do you want to store straw? Well, the answer to that is you don't have to. You can bale it, which is totally fine. I put this building totally in backwards, but that's fine. You don't have to store straw this way. You don't have to harvest straw this way. But dealing with bales is really a huge pain in the butt. Let's turn that on. See if I can figure out how to do this here, man. I wonder if... I just realized as I was doing that, I think you just unload everything here. I hope so, anyway. I'll look like a fool. Alright. So, back up a little bit. You don't have to harvest straw with a loading wagon. You don't have to buy this building. You don't have to do any of that stuff. The reason why this is so much more efficient is because, one, bales are a pain in the ass to deal with. You make this nice big pile of bales, some yahoo comes through, knocks it all over, and then you have hay bales scattered all over Hell's Half Acre. The second reason is, even if you do have bales of hay, you still have to basically pick them up, either put them in a feeding wagon or what have you. And in this, I'm pretty sure this is how this works now. Is you just drive this bad boy. Whoa. This actually might not fit in there. It might be too tall. Crap. Okay, well, that isn't going to work. Let's see if this thing can do it. I don't know, you got me. I don't even know how to unload the straw here. What happens if we drive under here? Nothing. Brantner. Okay, so it can do straw. Well, I don't know. I'll have to do some more investigation. But basically what this building gets you is the ability to store straw not in bales. And I was going to say easily get it out, but obviously that's not true. But it should enable you to just back up to this thing, unload the straw, go drop it off at the cow pasture or wherever it may be. And that's sort of the whole point. Getting the mod to work, however, I should probably flip the building around and try it on a more flat part of the world here, but that's fine. So I think it's a good idea if you can store straw, grass. Now, they said there was a bug with hay. If you put hay in it, I believe it said it will just turn it back into grass again because of the way either the modding system works or some part of the system works funky. So it's like I see a chute there. Well, I don't know. Can we go up here? Oh, look at that. I don't know. Maybe I am not doing something right. I don't know. I mean, it clearly says wheat straw, 7,295. I wonder what happens if we back this bad boy onto that pipe. No collision on the wheels. That's great. Whoops. Anything? Nope. Let's drive around. Check it out. I wonder if... I bet you that there is a fill plane for straw somewhere under this grass here, or something like that that we can't see. Regardless, that's how the mod looks. I will put links to all these, believe it or not. I will actually do that. So Valley East, class pack. Let's see if I can see what else I got here. This thing's pretty cool, but I'm not going to devote an episode to that yet. The John Deere plow, meh, cool. I won't go over that. Miscellaneous, oh, that's that. Fertilizer tank and seed pellets, those are actually directly from farmingsimulator.com. There's no reason to do a mod spotlight, if you will, about those, because they do exactly what they say. So, I think this is a good place to end the episode here. Keep your eyes peeled for more videos. I'm gonna, this is a 20-minute one. It's a little longer than I was expecting, but I covered a few mods anyway and a map. So this is Doofus K. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next episode.